Hi, I'm Krish Ramanathan. I'm a cardiologist working at St. Paul's Hospital in Vancouver and also affiliated with the University of British Columbia. In Vancouver, we have a unique situation with South Asians, Chinese and Caucasians all living together. Therefore, we also can understand some of the differences that occur with the different ethnic groups. And our interest here at St. Paul's Hospital and at the UBC has been to look at the health of South Asians. And by South Asians, I mean people from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, where I come from, and in fact the subcontinent of South Asia. The main cause of death in South Asians in recent times, in the past 20 years, has been heart disease. I think this is a testament that we have been able to improve treatment in terms of childhood mortality, so the number of young children dying is not as high as what it was, and also we've become better at treating infections, and as a result people are living longer. But at the same time as we've made improvements in some area, in other areas such as heart disease, we've actually gotten much worse than what we used to be. There is this situation now of urbanization that's occurred in India, so people are now moving and living in cities, therefore we're not as active and we're not as eating as healthy a food as what we used to, and in generally consuming more calories or more energy than what our bodies require. And all these things contribute to getting heart disease. So although heart disease is the biggest problem that's currently facing Indians and all others in the South Asian subcontinent, in my opinion, this can be a preventable problem. Similarly, what we saw amongst Caucasians about 30 years ago, we need to follow what happened with them and implement the lessons that we learned with Caucasians into South Asia. You know, the most important thing about preventing heart disease is modifying what we call as risk factors, or the things that contribute to heart disease. These being cigarette smoking, treating your diabetes, treating cholesterol problems, treating your blood pressure, and generally eating a healthy diet which consists mostly of fresh fruit and vegetables, and trying to eliminate as much animal products as possible. I think if we look at all these things, heart disease is preventable. So what would be two things that I would say, two or three things that I could say to people? If you're smoking, stop smoking. The second thing I would say is that exercise regularly. By exercise, you don't need to go and run and buy expensive equipment. You just need to walk for 20 to 30 minutes, 3 to 5 times a day, and maintain that. You know, if it's cold, if it's snowing, then go to a mall or something like that and walk. And the third thing that we can do is in fact concentrate on eating fresh fruit and vegetables. And the last thing that I would add is really being spiritually in touch with what we are and where we've come from. All that is also helpful. And trying to maintain the family unity that our forefathers built the foundation of the great empires that we were part of. I think we still need to maintain that, and that will also be something that will help us in the long run.